8 away games without a win for Manchester City. They've conceded 2 goals in each of their last 5 away from home in the Premier League, which will give Leicester hope today. Mavididi, who got the assist at Anfield on Boxing Day, he started the last 4 Premier League games, including this one, here at King Power Stadium this afternoon. As the ball is played out from Ortega to De Bruyne, who's in a right wing-back position, plays it back to Manuel Akanji in his 3rd season since joining from Borussia Dortmund. Here's Kovacic. Now they missed him for those 4 games, but on that holding position he's played the ball to the left to Bernardo Silva. He was the scorer in the 1-1 draw against Everton on Boxing Day, as Rico Lewis chips a ball into the path of De Bruyne, who's got there on the byline and pulled it back to Haaland, and a super save from Stolarczyk. He was diving to the left as we look, and he stuck out a boot which put the ball to safety. A big opening coming early in the game, and it came to Manchester City and Erling Haaland. Chance he would have gobbled up at the start of the season. Credit goes to Stolarczyk for the super save.
Play from James Justin marauding forward. Just needs to get that ball in a little bit earlier.
De Bruyne on the right again, a ball that swung in. It's gone through to the far side where Savinho hooked it back into the 6-yard area between Mavididi, Christensen and now Samare. Leicester dealing with that danger. Good skill again from El Khanous. And Mavididi racing into the centre of the field where he's picked out Buonanotte. Harry Winks breaking forward. So too Jamie Vardy goes around Ortega looking for the penalty. And the offside flag is raised. Well, Michael Oliver, the referee, was taking a long look at that one, and I think as he was about to blow the whistle for the penalty, he spotted the flag on the far side. There will be a check to make sure Vardy was offside. If he wasn't, then it might be a decision in Leicester's favour, but a stunning break and real positive play at the opening stages of the game from Leicester City.
Well, we saw an example of it just prior. Vardy just sliced a touch and gave James Justin a chance to nearly get there. Eventually sliding tackle by Vardy, puts it out of play. There's another ball over the top for Justin to contest.
Vardy's header has fallen to Vardy, the acutest of angles, and Ortega dive into the byline as Vardy had it right at the 6-yard box, making the save to divert it for the corner. Conor Cody twice pinging balls into dangerous areas. On this occasion, Leicester nearly took advantage after Vardy's slip. The angle was so tight.
He's very fortunate there, Guardiola. There was a sort of a resigned shrug when the ball eventually was saved by the keeper, Ortega there.
20 minutes gone at King Power Stadium. Leicester 0, Manchester City 0. Lewis forward to Phil Foden, a strike from range. Stolarczyk pushing it away to Savinho, who strikes his first Manchester City goal. And it's the champions that take the lead. Foden's strike from the edge of the area was arrow into the bottom left corner. Stolarczyk pushing the ball away. With hindsight, maybe would have pushed it behind for a corner, because it fell to Savinho, left corner of the 6-yard area. A finish that's rifled into the roof of the net. His first strike for the club since joining in the summer has given the champions the lead at King Power Stadium. Leicester 0, Manchester City 1.
Well, the goal has come, dare I say, certainly slightly against the run of play, and I wasn't expecting to say that.
Does get it eventually, but he's had to backtrack almost to the halfway line to receive it. El Khanous, who's just really enjoying himself so far this afternoon, but he'd love to be part of a goal in some form, whether he scores it or assists it, with a lovely flick there again to Justin, far side, into Samare. Now it's Bilal El Khanous, he's got space on the right, curls in a ball that no one could quite touch home. Vardy and Buonanotte, both close to the goal line. Neither could get the defining touch. No surprise that Bilal El Khanous was the creator of the havoc that ensued inside that Manchester City 6-yard area. A delicious ball, but no one with the appetite to bite it off.
Different animal to when he first came.
Oh, Vardy has shown it to El Khanous, and of course he's going to take it. Then beaten by Kovacic. Haaland will turn a long way from the Leicester goal, but he's away from Samare. Now he's on the edge of the box. Quick feet, Haaland just wide. Brilliant footwork inside the penalty area, left foot, right foot, and he set himself up for the shot, which is narrowly wide from scoring for the first time in 3 games. 10 minutes before the break, Leicester 0, Manchester City 1.
He was burst into life there, didn't he, Haaland? Not on that occasion. He looked capable enough, didn't he?
Good skill by Buonanotte, and Mavrididi's racing down the left, and he's racing towards the penalty area onto Bilal Al-Khanous. A cross that might have took a deflection, it flicked up into the air. James Justin header as Manchester City clear it. Buonanotte's header off the post, 6 yards out. Ortega rooted.
Again, excellent stuff from Leicester. That scramble there with the ball at the far post, wasn't it? Came to James Justin, who got the header, deflected up into the air.
Here's Al-Khanous, he's deep in his own half, but lovely skill away from De Bruyne and from Foden. And then a switch of play to James Justin, who urged to go forward. Buonanotte comes across, he's on the halfway line and takes up possession. Looking forward with Al-Khanous making a run. Space for the Mavrididi on the far side, lovely take as the ball dropped from up on high. Midway inside the Manchester City half, a step over beyond Kovacic, laid off to Buonanotte, back to Mavrididi, edge of the box. It will fall for Al-Khanous, who took strike. Nonchalantly sent it goalwards, right-footed, an instinctive shot that just dropped over the bar. But it's Leicester who are looking more likely to be the next scorers in this game.
Pulled that cross back, Samari would have been the benefactor, but couldn't be done.
Al-Khanous with the free kick that's come through to Conor Cody, left-footed, helping it to the far post where Vardy was there. James Justin's header cleared off the line by Akanji. Desperate defending by the champions. Victor Christiansen fouled as he looked to regain possession from Savinho. Leicester keep knocking at that door, but for the moment at least they cannot get the breakthrough. It was an Al-Khanous cross from the free kick. Cody's awareness to send it back into the danger area.
Some lovely little link-up play as they're doing now, exhibiting there. Khanous, Samari and Christensen on the left-hand side, Mavrididi involved.
It's Mavrididi's cross, Vardy sticking out of boots as high as he possibly could. Great acrobatics from Leicester's number 9, 6 yards out. He's diverted it over the bar. It was a glorious chance, and straight away Buonanotte turns to the Kop and raises his arms. He wants the support and the noise to rise to try and urge that ball into the net. It was Mavrididi's cross, and Vardy, Ortega came but was getting nowhere near the ball. Vardy smacking the bar in frustration.
For me, this is a much more positive performance, where the levels that they're playing at, all round, right across the board, is exceptional.
Some tremendous skill from James McAtee to find De Bruyne, then on the left edge of the area, Savinho. Haaland is in space, and Haaland will score. A header inside the 6-yard area. It's a calm and composed celebration, but I'm sure deep inside he's beyond delighted to finally break a run of 3 games without to go. More importantly, for the stuttering champions, is it the second goal that finally gets them a victory? His name is chanted from the far side. It started with the substitute James McAtee, some tremendous skill and footwork on the right side of the field, and it made its way to the goal scorer of the first, Savinho. His cross, and no matter what form he is in, you can't give Erling Haaland a free header a few yards from goal. 74 minutes gone, Leicester trail, Leicester 0, Manchester City 2.
Well, right on cue, we've just been talking Leicester's performance up, and then
from it, facing his own goal initially before a short pass to Al-Khanous onto Winks, back to Al-Khanous, a lovely floated ball out to Chowdhury on the right, and a ball across the face of goal that again was begging for a touch. Vardy the closest, but not close enough. The Leicester number 9, and there maybe weren't enough other players in and around Vardy to offer the support. Van Nistelrooy and Guardiola embrace each other before the final whistle goes, which it now does, and it's the champions that claim victory in Leicester's last game of 2024. Savinho's first goal for the club he joined in the summer, giving Manchester City the lead after 20 minutes. It came from a Foden shot that was pushed away by Leicester goalkeeper Stolarczyk on his home Premier League debut, and it was Savinho who was able to ram the ball into the roof of the net. Buonanotte hit the post for Leicester in the first half that, in fairness, they probably dominated. Second half, much of the same. Leicester having plenty of the ball, but it was Manchester City who got the crucial goal 15 minutes from time. A free header from Erling Haaland, his 19th of the season, is what gives us the final score at King Power Stadium of Leicester City 0, Manchester City 2.